welcome to Have Your Say, the show where you get to ask questions of your elected representatives. Our guest tonight, you heard him slamming the 2007 budget yesterday, opposition leader, Shadow Finance Minister and MP for the Western Central General Communal Constituency, Mick Beddoes. Well, Mr. Beddoes, what a week. You must be very engrossed in everything that is happening now. The 2007 budget has really set off a chain reaction which may ultimately bring the question, the multi-party cabinet concept into doubt.
Well, no doubt the multi-party cabinet test is on. This is the litmus test, and obviously the spotlight will now be on the Labour Party MPs. And as I said in my budget address, I thought that was unfair, because they'll be damned if they do and they'll be damned if they don't. And in actual fact, I put the blame for this squarely with the leaders, because by this time, or by the time the budget came along, we should have had fairly much the rules of engagement, which would have allowed the smooth process of the budget debate in whatever form we would have decided how it could be played. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but certainly people will be focused on exactly how these 9 ministers vote.
5 or 6 months on now since the formation of them, what should the two leaders have already established? What sort of what the ground rules, for instance?
Well, I think that would have been the most important. Obviously, when the multi-party cabinet was formed, I think everybody understood the budget was around the corner, as well as other contentious bills were about to be brought forward, and there was an absolute urgent need to establish the rules of engagement. So as political parties, and let's not forget they have slightly different ideologies about what they believe in, but as political entities, they would be able to still perform as they should and as is expected of them by their constituents, without damaging the structure of the multi-party cabinet. So the fact that there are no rules means we've arrived at this situation, and as I'd indicated yesterday, we're going to present our people with yet another crisis, and I think the people have had enough of crises in this country.
Okay, don't forget, you can ask questions of Mr. Beddoes on 33145111. Sir, just on the last point you made, you can call it down the middle because you're opposition leader, you're moderate. Which side is more to blame if there's such a thing?
In terms of the multi-party cabinet? Well, I have to say that I was involved in the very first meeting, and I do know for a fact that the Prime Minister was certainly ready to go and go as quickly as possible. And in this instant, I'd have to say that it's Mr. Chaudhry's insistence on going back to his National Council meeting to get mandates to proceed that has taken the time that it has. I feel the importance of this should have been such that those decisions or the clearance that he needed, he should have got done in a very quick time to allow this to conclude, because after all he is the leader of the party, he is the partner of the SDL, and I'm assuming it would be in his interest to make sure he moves as rapidly as possible along the lines of the PM to make sure the rules in place to safeguard his own integrity and that of the 9 members that he's nominated to go in. Okay,
well, we have a first caller on for the night online. Go ahead, caller.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead, sir.
My question to Mr. Beddoes. I just want to know, sir, that after the debate on the budget, will there be any positive effect for the poor people in the country? I mean, like as for the